Disclaimer, this guide is intended for new Terraria players. Hey, in this guide I will show you how to prepare for the first boss in Terraria, which is King Slime. After watching the guide, even the weakest player shouldn't have any problems with defeating King Slime. As I mentioned before, the fight itself isn't difficult, as long as you prepare properly, which is why this video will be divided into 5 categories. I will list these categories now. So, the 5 categories are as follows: building arena, accessories, weapons, armor and health, potions. Let's start with the first category, which is building an arena. An arena is essential because, as a new player, you are probably not enough experienced to fight King Slime without it. What you can see on the screen now is arena I prepared for the fight against King Slime. It's fairly large, measuring about 130 blocks in length and 30 blocks in height. The distance between each platform is 10 blocks, and as you can see, the area consists of 3 platforms. It is this large because King Slime occasionally performs an attack where he teleports to the player's location. This arena dimension makes it much easier to avoid these attacks. There should also be a campfire on the arena, as it increases HP regeneration. In an ideal scenario, there should also be a heart lantern here. However, since it's the first boss and the very beginning of the game, not everyone will have the materials to craft it. Accessories. Before entering the second part of the game called hard mode, we only have 5 accessory slots available. In this fight, only 4 of them will be occupied by important accessories. Starting with the first accessory, frog leg and red balloon. Both of these accessories work almost identical, but their main advantage is that they're both stacked with each other. Each of them significantly increases the player's jump height, allowing for fast vertical movement. This is crucial because King Slime is a fairly large boss, and with these accessories, we can simply jump over him. These accessories are also necessary for moving between platforms. Frog leg is an item that can be obtained through fishing. Meanwhile, the red balloon has a chance to appear in chests on floating islands, located in the sky. Cloud in a bottle is another key accessory. It allows us to perform additional jump in mid-air. This double jump can save us in critical situations and also negate fall damage if timed correctly. Hammer's boots are another crucial accessory. The boots themselves allow us for a significant increase in movement speed. Their unique ability enables the player to sprint, making it possible to distance yourself from a boss in a very short amount of time. The next accessory is actually just an optional addition. The other items combined should be more than enough to ensure victory, even for inexperienced players, so the final slot is completely up to you. Let me know in the comment which accessory would you choose to complement the ones I have already mentioned. In this guide, I will skip biome specific weapons from the Green Zone and Corruption and focus on weapons that can be obtained regardless of your world's evil. Specifically, I am talking about the Ruby Staff and its counterpart, the Diamond Staff. The Ruby Staff can be crafted at Anvil. To craft it, you need 8 rubies and 10 gold bars. Alternatively, you can craft its counterpart using 8 diamonds and 10 platinum bars. However, there is a catch. As with all magic weapons, you need a mana to use them efficiently. Otherwise, your mana will run out before you can deal any significant damage. Your mana can be increased using mana crystals. 1 mana crystal requires 5 fallen stars, which occasionally fall from the sky during the night. This segment and the next one are more like extras rather than necessities. In fact, the accessories and weapons alone are enough to defeat this boss. However, if you feel really unsure or are still struggling, you can additionally equip yourself with some armor. Cactus armor is quite simple to craft, and only requires cactus, which can be harvested from the desert using an axe. It's better than nothing, although the defense points it provides are minimal. Platinum armor is much harder to obtain, as it requires gathering 300 platinum ore. Unlike the cactus armor, it provides a significant defense boost of 20 points. However, the problem here is rarity of platinum caves, as it usually appears in a small cluster. Jungle armor. It's a great choice if your goal is to stick with mage class for the rest of your playthrough. It will last you all the way to the end of the pre-hard mode. It has slightly lower defense than the platinum armor, but it provides excellent bonuses for the mage class. Potions and health. If you have followed all the other steps in this guide, the boss fight itself will most likely be no trouble for you at all. However, if you really want to be prepared for 200%, you can also stack up on potions. You really need only 2 potions for this fight, and you can buy both of them from the merchant. I'm talking about the lesser healing and mana potions. They cost next to nothing and can occasionally drop from pots. The last, and probably most helpful thing you can prepare for this fight are life crystals. Life crystals are items that permanently grant the player additional 20 HP for each crystal used. You can find them randomly while exploring the underground. That's all for this video. I hope this helped any new player out there, even just a little bit. If you have any feedback or ideas, feel free to share them in the comments. I know I made quite few mistakes and blunders while filming this, but editing turned out to be much more demanding than I expected. So I hope they weren't too distracting for you.